Welcome everybody to Beyond the Barricade. We are live. We're a little late due to some technical difficulties, but we are on the Wrestling Is Now social media tour. And without further ado, gotta bring him on. The one and only Mr. Main Event. Will he secure the win on Thursday? Sal Savelli. How you doing?
How you doing, man? Yes, I will become the inaugural Win Heavyweight Champion. That's a fact.
Oh man, it's a big one this week.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Man, I'm excited too. We got celebrities coming, we got radio personalities coming, and we have Mr. Main Event coming too.
Yeah, we do. It's gonna be fun.
Let's bring up the card real quick. There we go. Talk about your opponents.
All right. I know quite a few of them. I know Papa Don very well, Brando
Right.
Lee, Dickie Roz, of course, Joey Conway, and Face. I've worked everybody except for. I've worked half the match actually before, so I have pretty good chances of winning this title. You know.
Have you wrestled against Hamlet too?
No, only Joey, Papa Don, Brando, and Dickie.
Oh, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Papa Don thinks he's got it in the bag.
He always does, but he's not gonna win. It's fine.
What's going on, Geek? Oh, is that who I think it is?
Hey yo, how you doing, kid?
Mr. Vallo himself. How you doing, bud? Hey, man, I'm all excited, man. We got Win this Thursday. This is it, the Long Island show, the first Long Island show. Aren't you excited, man?
Yeah, it's really close to my house, so I gotta be really excited about that.
Me too. Me too, man. So going into this match, what is your strategy?
It's a tag elimination into a fatal four-way, so I'm thinking just don't tag in until the end. Just make it to the fatal four-way, and then it's off to the races for that one.
Okay. All right. Oh no, it's the end again. I don't understand why it's not working. Because Wrestling Is Now provided the security tonight to keep you out. Stay out of my feeds. They've invaded all my feeds, Sal, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're a popular guy, man. It's a compliment.
It's been nuts, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, last night I had PJ on, and then Papa Don came on. It was just like the war of the words between the two. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. So who do you hope makes it to that, besides yourself, that fatal four? 3 other opponents you would want to face off.
Definitely Dickie. I've beat him before. Brando, I've beat him before.
Okay.
And I think I can take Joey. It's been a while since we worked with each other.
Uh-huh.
I was a little younger, a little less experienced, but now I think I get him. So definitely that group.
The cause of it all himself.
Yeah.
He has been in other podcasts too, like saying, "Hey, he's got this in the bag as well, man." What is your reaction to all your competitors saying, "Hey, I got this"? It's Papa Don, it's Chris Cage, it's Brando, it's all of them.
I beat Brando. I took Papa Don to the limit a couple years back, so I know exactly what I got to do to get him out of there. But Joey, we've been riding together. We've been spending time together on the road.
Mm-hmm.
I know what he's about, and it's not going to work for me. I got this in the bag. I'm telling you.
Okay, all right. We'll see on Thursday night. So make sure you go get your tickets, and let me put that barcode up real quick.
Yeah, definitely
so
get that up there.
Can scan it. There it is, the Win bar QR code. So you get your tickets for this Thursday Stereo Garden. It's going to be packed.
Yeah, it is. It's a sellout crowd, hopefully. I don't know.
Hopefully. I mean, it was sellout at the Mecca, right? I mean, I didn't make the Mecca, but that's what I'm here.
Yeah, that's what we were told.
Who did you wrestle at the Mecca?
Brando.
Oh, you're so random.
Yeah, I beat him. Yeah, 1-0 win. I'm actually 2-0 win. We had a show over in August. So I'm actually undefeated at win, if that counts.
It does count. You're the Goldberg of Win, I guess.
Okay.
Who said that? Someone said that to me recently. From
All right.
But hey, there's more than one Goldberg, I guess, at Win.
A streak is a streak.
A streak is a streak. That's right. I mean, you're a busy guy yourself. You got a lot of stuff coming up. You'll be back at after Win. You'll be at Wrestling Is Now. NYWC, right?
Yeah. NYWC is the 27th is Memorial Day weekend. I will also be wrestling Papadon in a tag team match in the main event, so that would be fun.
It's for the cup, right? Is it for the cup?
No. We're all battling for the championship, so it's going to be me and the Big O, the NYWC Heavyweight Champion,
Oh,
versus Joey Conway and Papadon in a tag team match. But we're all eyes set on that championship as well. So I'm trying to collect all the belts.
oh wow! Hey man, that's a good goal to have, right?
Yep,
Savelli
definitely.
4 champ 2 belt towel has a great ring to it.
There he is.
That's
Hey,
Alex.
Yep.
That's right. All right. So this Thursday night, man, it's going to be quite the show. Wrestling is making some buzz all over, not just because they're in Long Island, but all over the Northeast.
Yeah, definitely.
What are your thoughts that make wrestling is now different than other companies?
We're very brand new, so but I know behind the scenes there's a lot of ideas and there's a lot of hype around what we're gonna be giving out, and it's just the names. SAT alone.
Right.
People hear SAT, they're in their own company, they can't even expect what they're gonna bring to this company. So that alone just brings eyes and ears and asses to seats.
Right. I'm hearing a couple of surprises coming this Thursday that they're not even going to say. It's just going to happen.
Yeah,
at the show.
I mean, maybe half the roster knows, maybe nobody knows. That's a true surprise.
I think they're keeping it hush hush. I think the mad genius Paul Laurie is keeping it hush.
Yeah.
Paul's got a lot of problems at Win. I don't know if you know, Sal.
I don't know. I'm just worried about that title right now. That's all I care about is that championship.
Okay, all right. I mean, maybe you'll jump in that mix. I mean, he's got issues with Alvin, the end. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I got the championship on my agenda.
That's your sole focus right now, right?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Alex. Alex loves us both. Alex is a good dude.
Yeah. I always see him at least once a month at NYWC.
Yeah, I think I've been seeing him a lot recently, though.
Yeah.
All right, what happens after this Thursday? Because the next show is, I'm going to bring that up real quick for you. Sunset Flip, Friday, June 16th, back at the Mecca. What happens after this match? Now you're going to win, right?
I'm going to win, so I definitely have to defend the belt.
Right.
I'll throw out an open challenge.
If you had to choose your next opponent to defend that championship, the first Wrestling Is Now championship, right? Actually, match after, because that's just the inaugural to crown the champion, and this will be the first match. Who would you rather wrestle?
Honestly, I'll just go in there and throw out an open challenge. I'm not scared of anybody on the roster, especially after I win the belt. Come on.
That'll put you on the map right there.
Yeah, that's the goal. All right, I'm trying to get everywhere right now.
Right. New company, lots of buzz.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That'll put you on the map for sure. I'm hearing there's going to be a lot of eyes this Thursday. I keep hearing that from my sources.
There you go.
Some big names going to be there in the shadows. Watch it.
Well, they better be watching carefully because we are going to do something very special that night as a whole, the whole entire company.
All right, so let's say you win the championship, right? What do you want to be known as the Wrestling Is Now heavyweight champion?
The first ever, the best. I mean, nobody can touch me at that point. I got to go through 9 other guys to get to that title. When that happens, I mean, it's just none of those guys actually should be challenging me for a long time. Might as well bring in other names outside the company to challenge me. So definitely a draw. Definitely a draw.
Okay, Serena says that's going to put a big target on your back.
Yeah, it comes with the game.
It's true. It comes with the territory, right?
Yep.
So how are you going to celebrate Thursday night after the title victory? I always like to hear how everybody's going to celebrate.
I'm picturing a parade down the streets.
A fat jog.
So somebody driving. If they have a sunroof, I'm at the sunroof, holding the title above my head. That's what I picture.
All right, I got a sunroof in my car. I got a brand new car, so.
All right, so Papa Deg's gonna drive my makeshift limousine so I can celebrate.
I just got my windows tinted and everything, so.
Good.
It's gonna upset everybody else though. I know PJ's gonna be upset because that's PJ's very vocal about this stuff.
It's all right. He'll get over it.
Papa Don, man, he's going for the jugular for everybody, man. Holy cow!
Papa Don called me Fortuna from Star Wars.
Fortuna, Bit Fortuna.
Yeah. So I have a lot of problems with Papa Don at this point.
I think I even have issues with Papa Don. He told me I do this just because I want to get laid.
We all have our reasons. Maybe I don't know if that's true.
That's not my reason. That's not my reason.
We'll leave it at Papa Don for that one.
All right. So I know we're cut on time. Hopefully we can have you back in June. We can discuss more things. Tell me about some of the stuff you like to do on your time off. Like what are some of your passions besides wrestling?
I work a lot, so there's not really much room. I work a couple jobs, trying to get a steady job at the moment. But I like to go out and enjoy time with my friends. Just have a couple of drinks, just socialize. I like to socialize.
Okay, all right, socialize with friends. That's good. That's good. He also called you a used car salesman.
All right. He's very creative.
He was going off on PJ about leg slapping.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. I'll just leave it at that.
I could see he went on about it for a good 15 minutes, I believe, on it.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten that personal conversation? No, you haven't. Yeah.
I'm sure I've heard stories from friends I have in the business.
But it's very good. It's very good. He's very smart when it comes to what we do, and he's been around for a long time. So whenever he does talk to you on a personal level, one-on-one, it's definitely the best thing to do is to listen, not just to be respectful, but
Absolutely.
he's 100% right with whatever he says.
Absolutely. You have 2 title opportunities. You will be at NYWC and Win Champ by the end of the year.
Yep.
I don't know, man. The Big O, man. He's dominating so far. I know you got your poker chip.
I have my anytime opportunity. I can cash in whenever I want. No one's gonna know. I'm gonna know, and then that night I walk out with my second championship.
Wow, Sal 2 belts, huh?
Yeah, it's a good. Let's switch the name around. We gotta get a name. We gotta get a correct name down the line.
Gotcha. Yeah, maybe Alex can help with that. He loves giving out names.
Yeah.
Right, Alex? Since we talk about Bib Fortuna, are you a Star Wars guy?
Yeah, but I'm not into a total canon. I don't know all the sides. I've watched films 1 through 9. Didn't like the sequels. I've watched the side stories, Solo, Rogue One. I watched the Kenobi series. I'm very basic Star Wars fan. I had the original story and the prequels. I was born in 2002, so I grew up with the prequels as Star Wars to me.
Right.
But big on that type of level, big Star Wars guy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What were your thoughts on Solo? Not loved by a lot of people.
I liked it for the action, but I know definitely after George Lucas sold the rights, the story gets altered, so it's very hard to keep it authentic and to what his creation was. I think the sequels of the actual timeline, they went off the rails. I didn't like it at all, but I did enjoy the Mandalorian. I did enjoy the Kenobi series. I think they did really good on those.
Okay, now you know the Mandalorian. So we got a little bit of time. It's going to spin off into its own film.
All right, I'm excited about that one.
I'm excited because they're gonna tie in Mando, Boba Fett, and the upcoming Oshka series into one film. That's what's going to culminate. It's exciting.
It's exciting.
I mean, they already said who the villain is. So
I gotta check this out. I have no like I said, I'm not totally into it. I've seen them. I enjoy what I saw. I have to get more into it on the updates or the trailers or what's coming out.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, they haven't shown him yet, just in comic book form, who the villain is.
Gotcha.
And the show Rebels, but Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. But I know you'd be a little disappointed because they're doing another film from the sequels with Ray.
Are they doing a 10th one?
They're doing a 10th one with Ray, and she's from what I'm reading, the storyline is she's creating a whole bunch of new Jedi orders, and she's having some obstacles. But she's not the main character.
What I saw like old interviews of George Lucas when he was saying if anybody wanted to make a spin-off sequels, he said he could definitely see that happening, but it's not his version. So in his eyes, and a lot of fans in the comments of these videos I see, they say that 7 through 9 are not canon, which I agree.
Right. Because he wasn't directly involved in it. So I guess he envisioned how it ended with Return of the Jedi, and then he had like an outline maybe for like the next 3, but he never really.
I feel like Star Wars in general, the original trilogy, it wasn't about Luke, it was about Darth Vader. And then you find that out at the closing moments of Return of the Jedi. Right. But then the prequels, you have so much room to tell a story about Anakin. So that's what happens. The entire original 6 movies was about Anakin and Darth Vader.
Right.
But when you do the sequels, they retold the story with Kylo with less what should I say? Less details. They showed you less. And they said, hey, here's the same exact story, different people, different time period.
Yeah, I kind of saw that too, because it's the grandson of Darth Vader. He had the helmet and all that, which should have been burned to ashes at that point.
Yeah, it should have been. Yeah,
It should have been right, because it was a pretty strong fire when they burned him on 6.
And Mark Hamill even said how there was. I know we're pressed for time, but let me just wrap this up.
Okay.
Mark Hamill did say how when he was doing the sequels, he was looking at it as a different character. It wasn't Luke Skywalker. It was somebody else. He just had to do it because he was told to do it, but it wasn't canon.
It honestly, when I watch the sequels, and I love Kylo Ren, he's just one of my favorite villains, but that wasn't Luke to me.
No, not at all.
This was not Luke Skywalker. Especially like maybe in Force Awakens he was, but definitely not in Last Jedi. I don't know who that guy was.
Yep, nope, not at all.
Totally off the rails with that. Totally off the rails. But hey, Sal, thank you for joining us on the podcast, and hopefully we can have you back soon and spend a little bit more time together talking.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'd love to come back on for more time. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. And I will definitely see you this Thursday at Wrestling Is Now. Make sure you go to that barcode and get your tickets to the show. It's this Thursday. It's going to be packed. We got celebrities. We got Mr. Main Event there. We got the Greek God there. Here we go. I got Star Wars references in the chat. But anyway, everybody have a good night. I will be back in a few short minutes with Papa Don. Hopefully he'll be nice to me, Sal.
Hopefully. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks. Everybody have a good night, Sal. Just stick around for one moment.